My bottom three states, my top three states, since I've been through all of them. Bottom three, coming in at number 16.
Hi, Daddy.
All right, I've left Pinnacle Picnic Area. I'm about 6.5 miles into my hike. It's almost 9 a.m. and I'm about to pass Mountain Hut is the name. I went down into Thornton Gap. It was a long, rocky descent, so that's over with. Another 8 miles or so up the trail is a wayside, which I'll be able to get hopefully some fresh food or sandwich or something like that. And that's going to hit right around lunchtime. So I got some good weather today. The sun is out, beautiful hiking weather, nice sweet Virginia breeze blowing through here. So I am tired. It was a long day yesterday, but I slept pretty good last night. I think that I woke up at one point like at 2 a.m. and no tree frogs or anything, so I don't know what happened to those guys. But this part of the trail on the other side of Thornton Gap has been pretty smooth. It's an uphill, probably for the next 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm trying to get a 20-mile day in today. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up. I think 20 miles will put me near a hut, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stay around there or look for a stealth site. So I haven't had a whole lot of luck with the stealth site like last night, but actually it led me to a pretty good one. Missing out on the one I wanted led me to a pretty good one. That's kind of a life lesson too. So we're going to get on down the trail. You can kind of see it right down there. Really, it's been maintained. You can see the sides, the shoulders of the trail have been cut down. So it's pretty nice. Love Virginia. Before I forget, my bottom 3 states, my top 3 states, since I've been through all of them. Bottom 3, coming in at number 16. I know there's only 14 states, but coming in at number 16 is Pennsylvania. And there's a good reason why, because of the rocks. I just did not like that state. Number 15, South Carolina, because you deserve to be a part of the AT. You're so close. I think they should reroute just a section of like West Virginia, just a few miles through the corner of South Carolina if possible. Because you got Virginia, North Carolina, and then Georgia. So South Carolina just misses out there. And then coming in at number 14, which the trail does not go through either, is Kentucky. I think they should incorporate the Bourbon Trail into the AT. So Pennsylvania gets down at the very bottom. Top 3, coming in at number 3 is New Hampshire. And that's solely because of Franconia Ridge. I'll never forget that area. The state was brutal on my legs and my feet and my knees and my toes. I'll never forget that part either. But man, the views were just stunning. Number 2 is Maine, and that's because the ponds, as well as the mountains and Katahdin. I just enjoyed Maine immensely. Number 1, and this is home state bias, but Virginia is number 1. Shenandoahs are beautiful. It's the longest state, like 500 some miles, and I've enjoyed every mile of it. Just knowing that I am in my home state, walking through it, it's like learning new things about an old friend. I've lived in Virginia all my life, and I've just never been or spent a whole lot of time in the Appalachian part of the state, the western part of the state. I've lived my whole life in the eastern part on the coast. So I love Virginia. You're number 1. Virginia is for lovers. Let's go. Onward. I'm about 18 miles in on today's hike. It's I'm gonna say it's about 2:30. I stopped at the El Coalo wayside. They had a small store, they also had a grill. When I say grill, they were cooking cheeseburgers, sandwiches, French fries, milkshakes. So I ended up getting another cheeseburger and fries, and I think it was a turkey and cheese grilled sandwich. I did not get the milkshake because I was getting full, but I did pack out a cold sandwich for tonight. So that is keeping me motivated. I think I'm going to be hiking about, I don't know, another, let's say 4 to 6 miles, depending on if I can find a tent site. But it's going to put me 10 miles or under into Front Royal tomorrow. So I should get in there in the morning, and I'm hoping if I'm pretty sure I'll wake up on time, because I always wake up when it's still dark and start packing up. So I've been hiking. This is my 12th straight day. I'm going to sit down. 12th straight day of hiking. Tomorrow will be 13. So I haven't had a zero since Daleville, when I took 2 zeros. And I'm feeling it. But getting into Front Royal tomorrow afternoon really leaves me with about three hiking days left. So I think Front Royal to Harper's Ferry, my endpoint, there's about 55 miles remaining after that. So by the end of today, it'll be 65 miles left or under, and but the rain's gonna interrupt this. So I think I said this before. I'm gonna wait out the rain and hopefully get 3 sunny, dry days to end my thru hike. Because I've had plenty of wet days down here in the south. I had my share of dry days up in the north, but I just as soon end it, on some sunny days. So I'll wait it out as long as I can. I know I'll get anxious. So I'm starting to feel some, random aches and pains. I think I'm going to outlast my shoes. Now the left one is showing signs of holes in the outside toe box, and now the right one has that hole's getting bigger on the outside toe box. Plus, there's a hole coming up on the front end of that toe box. So let's say 4 days left of hiking on these things. They're actually still in better shape than when I got rid of the previous pair. So from here on out, I got to figure out my water sources and figure out where I'm going to tent, because I do not have that figured out yet. I'm going to go past a shelter, or hey, they call them huts here in the Shenandoahs. I'm going to go past a hut, but it's too soon because that's only less than 2 miles up, and it's way too early to stop. So I'm going to look for a tent site after that and some water. So we're going to get onward, and I'll see you down the trail. All right, after 23 miles, I'm tapping out because my body said it's time to. It's about 5 o'clock. and I found a stealth site, room for one tent, right off the trail. In fact, I'm on the trail now, so not so private. It is flat, and any rocks I was able to kind of kick out of the way. There isn't really any cell coverage here. There's no water here, but I carried my water in. So the next water source is about 3 miles up. So I'm okay with water. I didn't carry any extra in, but that's okay. I do have enough if I want to cook tonight, and coffee in the morning, and all the other chores like cleaning and brushing my teeth. Flat. Like I said, no privacy because I'm right here on the trail. Skyline Drive road crossing is about another half mile north of here. Mount Marshall is, or the peak of Mount Marshall was about, I'm going to say about a mile back. So there were some day hikers I expect to come through here, back down to maybe the parking lot before it gets too dark. But so, that leaves me with a 10-mile hike into a pickup point for Front Royal tomorrow. So I should be able to get that 10 miles in before lunchtime. And I'm not sure how long the ride's going to take, to get to me and take me into Front Royal. So I'm just looking forward to some rest. I have 4 hiking days left, and probably a big layover in Front Royal is what I'm expecting because of the weather. That's okay. Nighttime temperatures tonight are going to be in the mid-40s, and my quilt can handle that without a bag liner, because I've already done that within the last week or so anyway. So I'm going to get rested. Oh man. Should be a cloudy day tomorrow, and I'm going to hobble into Front Royal with a smile on my face. So it's almost the end. Sad and happy. Hiker named Clean Cut. He's a thru hiker from a previous year, I think 2015. And I was hiking with him for about a half hour yesterday, and he asked me that question: "How you feeling?" And I said, I gave it a couple of seconds thought. I said, "Man, that is a big question. I'm gonna miss it, but I'm ready. I'm ready for the next season of life, and whatever that brings, and whatever it brings because of this." So anyway, too philosophical for too late in the day. There's the sun. It is setting. And it's also setting on my hike. So I'm rambling, muffin and button. I love you. I will see you soon. Acorn Army, I love you too. See you next time.